Welcome to ClickMyProject.com.
Now we're going to discuss about the product direct speech to image translation. Now we're going to discuss about the abstract of the process. Speech recognition and classification deal with the processing of several speech signals aiming at the improving their quality of recognition by human or their correct decoding by machinery systems. Hence, the speech recognition algorithms attempts to improve the performance of the communication systems based on the features on feature matching technology. Hence, in this process, we applied the voice-based signal as an input query, and then based on the voice features, the corresponding name of the object will be recognized by using the feature matching process. Additionally, the increase in social web applications and then the semantic web having inspired the development of the several web-based image annotation tools to improve the quality of the image retrieval. Hence, in this process, we use the speech recognition to improve the speech recognition as well as to improve the retrieval rate by the feature matching. Now we are going to discuss about the flow diagram of the process. This is the overall working flow of this process. Hence, the working flow consists of the major steps like input signal, speech encoder, TS learning, classification, retrieval, and then the performance. At first, the input signal is taken from the dataset. The dataset consists of the lot of signals, which means the voice signals having the different type of objects names. After getting the input signal from the dataset, the speech encoder will be undergone by using the two kinds of steps named as the Butterworth filter and then the DCT. After applying the Butterworth and then the DCT, the TS learning is used to extract the features. Hence, in this process, we have two type of TS, that is the TSL and then the soft feature extraction from the pre-processed signal. After extracting these features from this signal, we move on to the classification. In this classification, the convolutional neural network, that is the CNN classification, is used to classify the object. Hence, the name of the object like bird, animal, whatever it is, we can find out. After finding out the name, the retrieval will be taken out. In this retrieval process, the corresponding object will be retrieved from the dataset. Actually, in the dataset consists of several images with the several object types. After retrieving the corresponding image, we move on to the performance parameters. In this performance parameter, we have estimating the performance like true positive, true negative, false positive, and false negative. Based on these parameters, we can able to find out the accuracies like performance like accuracy, sensitivity, and specificity. Now we are going to discuss about the initial running procedure of the project. At first, open the Matlab 2015B and change the current directly. Now you can see the file in the name of main_gui.yum. Right click in that file and select the option Run. Now the graphical user interface was opened. In that you can see the several axes in the left side for the display purpose and then the several push buttons in the right side for the controlling actions. First, click the button Input Signal. After clicking the button Input Signal, the corresponding dataset will be open. In that, select any one file from the dataset. After the selection of the corresponding signal, that signal will be shown in the axis 1 with the title Input Signal. After getting the signal from the dataset, we move on to the speech encoder. In this speech encoder, the encoded signal is shown in the axis 2 with the title Encoded Signal. After the signal is encoded, we move on to the feature extraction. In this feature extraction, the extracted feature values is shown in the table 1. Hence, this is the test feature, or else the feature extracted from the input signal. After extracting the features, we move on to the classification. In this classification step, we applying the CNN for the classification. Hence, the trained features is shown here, and then the corresponding classified result is shown here. After the classification, we move on to the image retrieval. These are the images which is retrieved from the dataset. After retrieving the corresponding images from the dataset, we move back to the GUI for the performance estimator. This is the window for the performance estimations. In this performance estimation, we have shown the performance like accuracy, sensitivity and specificity. This is the graph for the proposed performance. This is the graph for the existing performance. Then the proposed performance are shown like a values in the table as well as in the text format.